What's up, master teachers? Welcome back to So Special once again for another monthly report, particularly the month of May. I want to go ahead and jump into quick messages. Of course, my thank yous for those of you who supported the station for April mid-month. And I really, truly appreciate that. I also want to encourage those of you behind the scene to get involved and go ahead and join the group, okay? If you have not already supported this station, and if my vid is not in production, please remember to support this station. And if you hear this sound, please remember to support this station. Okay, all that's out. Let's go ahead and break the ice with some things. Oh yeah, something came to mind too, because we're gonna be using some character cards. And I have to give a shout out to a girl on the platform. I used to watch her a lot. I really loved her readings. The Ghetto Nun. She set the stage for character cards. She set the stage for character cards. She was the first and only one I ever seen with character cards. And I love her readings and everything, but sometimes energies don't mesh well. I realized like a lot of readers didn't mesh well with me for whatever reason. I didn't understand, because I loved them and I would give them props, but for some reason they didn't. And I'm not the only one that has this story. I know there's a lot of people who are new, who will jump in. They get the cold shoulder. Not that I like it, but I'm glad I'm not alone. But I have to give some shouts out to her for that. That came to my mind. So thank you so much for that, Ghetto Nun. And for those on the sun, things that make you go, which is one we always get, things Barack Obama is looking forward to. For those in moon energy, and also we're going to do elements. So we're doing sun, moon, rising on the cusp, right? But then we're going to deal with the elements of fire, earth, air, and water. So sun with the fire. Okay, things you would like to mash up, moon. What's that, a potato? Some carrots? Somebody's head? Some things you would like to mash up, okay? For ascending or on the rise, things that you want. This month, that's what you're going to be thinking about, things that you want. Hopefully you'll wait until after the retrograde, which is coming up soon. The end is the 14th, so give it about 3 to 7 days, if you can. Or at least don't start to the 15th. Those on the cusp, things that are hard to measure, all right? So for sun and fire elements, your number is 42. Sometimes this is the number of increase, okay? But there may be some uncertainty involving that increase, or it may require partnership. For those in the moon, you have number 29, okay? Things you would like to mash up. I don't know if this is anger or not, because 29 can sometimes represent an abyss, going through something that you don't understand, or having to face something that, like life, sometimes you don't know where you're going. You're in an abyss, you don't know, okay? But you also have, and that's why because you have moon energy here too with Uranus. This is shocking, okay? There's some confusion here. That's probably why you feel like mashing some stuff up, because misunderstandings could be involved in this. And it's funny, it's moon, which deals with emotions, okay, and psychological issues. Okay, for those ascending on the rise, your number is 1. So we had a fresh start, right? Things that you want, that lines up. Things that you want, you with number 1. And this may be dealing with things that you want to start. Okay, so just find the one that's most important to you and begin with that one, and then allow all the other stuff to kind of call itself into the order, okay? Because especially if you're a person with a lot of ideas, take it from me, it'll be hard to get things off the ground. So find that one thing that you really want to do and start with it, and then it'll naturally, things will start to incorporate itself into your daily life and into whatever this craft is or whatever it is you start. It could be a job. Things that are hard to measure, you have 93. We're dealing with Uranus, and shockingly so, there is some good news in this month for you on the cusp. Things that are hard to measure, that may someone may come and show you the trick to the trade or assist you, or you may just get it, but it's going to come through protracted thinking. Let's get you a spiritual vibe oracle message for the month of May. For master teachers, protracted thinking is up in here, okay? Protracted thinking, okay? That is like having a single focus on something. Nothing else matters. At that time, that moment, that day, that year, I don't know. But we have a consensus here as the overall oracle message. This affects the group, decisions that affect groups. I see Barack Obama, that will affect the nation, right? And even the world. Things you want to mash up could affect the consensus. You know, and in the consensus, oftentimes there are people who are making agreements about certain actions and things to do or actions to take that could affect the group. She keeps pointing at this mash up with that number, with that abyss. Don't know where you're going, don't know where you've been, don't know how you're going to get back. It's something, I don't know, but the underlying energy is a microwave, okay? It's microwave. Okay, so it's some quick highs and lows here. Okay, instant or something dealing with gratification, or you know, things have to be done quickly. I don't know why I'm getting Burger King with this microwave, but I am. Okay, before we get into the cards, let's get you some characters, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising on the cusp, source, fire, earth, air, and water. Who's showing up this month for master teachers? What are the main characters? Okay, so we have Jenny C popping out for sun elements, okay? Sun and fire elements, okay? Jenny C, okay? Jenny C is, she looks like she could be part of the political group, you know, an employee for political groups, work with political groups, possibly even be in politics. This could be you or someone else. This is what you politicking. That's what you do. We're dealing with the census, right? I'm hearing like something that can bring us something quick. You know how sometimes you need something now, okay? It could be lunch, okay? I mentioned McDonald's. Oh, we got Penelope. Her first time ever. Penelope is popping out today. The office assistant. Again, she looks like someone who would be part of the consensus, the office group, and so forth, and things you want to mash up. Okay, she probably want to mash up the equipment. It's not working. Just want to bang that damn copy machine. Why don't they just buy a new one? Okay. Okay, so give me two more swords. I need one for. Okay, so, Miss Daisy is showing up. Grandmama's here. Grandmother, Mama, or Nana, or Nana, or whatever you call her. Miss Daisy is here. That pink rose is pointing out for some reason. I got love on my mind. She's at that time and age. She got love on her mind. She ready to, you know, spend the rest of my days with somebody that I love. See? You ready for the start of a romance? You can't make this shit up. Okay? Things I want to do. Things you want to do. She got love on her mind. Maybe you want to plant flowers at this time. You know, you're at a nice ripe age where you want to do some things around the house. Okay? I also see that somebody wants to start looking good around you know, I don't think you work, but you do appear, I feel like you're comfortable, you got a little something, but you don't want to be lackadaisy, you don't want to be in the comfort, you want to be about life. You want to start living. That's what this is. You want to start living, okay? And for those who are on the cusp, you have Rosie here. Hold up now, because see, this, I don't know why this... Okay, don't play. I'll kick your ass. Okay, things that are hard to measure. And she looks like, hey Bob, do you think you can bring those nails like now. I need the ruler. Like, can you do it now? Like, just 1 minute, please. Can I just get one measure of your time, please? Just, I've been waiting. Just 1 minute, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we already see something overall. Ooh, you got two of them too. I don't know where to put them. But I'm gonna say we have the Page of Cups overall based on the world energy here. Okay, so this is a private conversation, or just a conversation you having in your room, or maybe you posting in your room, or maybe you post online. Okay, I'm hearing sweet here as well. Sweet. I see Penelope saying that. Sweet. All right. Okay, at the office we're talking. Okay, sweet. Yes. Yes. Okay, so some instant gratification here, okay, regarding the group. I don't know what the group is. This could be about an order too. Like I said, potatoes, things you like to mash up. It's something about waiting and being patient. Well, and it's not like, even if you have something to do, it's like you are patient with people. You know, you are giving them sweet time. Your sweet, that's what that is, sweet. That your sweet precious time. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody here looks busy, but Miss Daisy is going places. She's busy going places and being about her life. She's earned that. Okay? Whoever Mr. and Miss Daisy is, okay? You can take this as a masculine, but what I'm saying is it's feminine because he's enjoying his life. You know, somebody could be retired. Somebody could be early retirement. But this is somebody who wants to live for them now. This is somebody ready to start fresh. They're ready ready to get married again. Okay? That could be just, you know, like I said, getting back out in the world. Getting a job. You may be older, but you get the job. You're still not at retirement age. You're just older. Okay, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, expected energy. I see you're going to be putting something behind you or reassessing a loss, friends, you know, like of this group. It may be a loss from this group. Okay. Some of you are accepting the loss. You're like, okay, it's over. You know, because when you was up here, you know, you was looking at it hard, asking questions, why, and, you know, you had a couple of people that had your back, some of you, whether you knew it or not. You know, these people knew what was going on, whether you knew it or not, because it's behind your back. Okay? But now it's kind of like, for some of y'all, it's stemming from somebody planting a seed. This could be they plant the seed of doubt, plant the seed in pain. Based on something very personal to you, even if it's part of the group. It's something that you, it's based on something that you do for yourself, for the public, or for the group. Like I said, you could be doing something online. Yeah, you could be. Or this could be the group where we have the two. I don't know where this is coming from. Oh, it's the underlying energy. Time. They would say time. Okay. Time. Because I see time is of essence. Because I see some of you having to get up really early. Or when you get up in the morning, you have lots of things to sort out. You know, like you have to get your mind sorted out before you proceed. Let's see what's going on with this Knight of Pentacles and this World card energy. I'm hearing a turn, a turn, a turn. See, because this is the next step, okay? So maybe it's your turn. This may have something to do with that measure. Hard to measure the steps. It's hard to measure. You're trying to think that through. You're going to talk to somebody about that, but I don't know. Things that you want, Miss Daisy, you gotta, what do you want? What do you want? And what is it gonna take to turn it around? What steps do you have to take? Do you have to go to school? You know what I'm saying? Do you have to go get a job? Do you have to, you know, for this turn? Somebody's antennas are up. Antennas are, I don't know if they list, either your antennas are up, somebody's antennas are up. Maybe coming out of this conversation. Because Penelope and Miss Daisy look pretty happy. Jenny and Rosie look a little cheesy. Like things are in question. Or they're questioning things. Like really pondering that. Like, what is it that Barack Obama is looking forward to? Okay, and whatever it is in the number of increase. Okay, it may be coming slow, you know, or it may be, like I said, it's a process because we're dealing with the Knight of Pentacles, which is a process. It's rightly earned. It's installments. It's hard-earned money. Okay, it's thought through. And when you're dealing with politics, you're thinking things through because what? It affects everybody, the group, the consensus. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm hearing something about the senses of a con, like the sense, how they think, how a con thinks, or how they sense things. You know how a con can sense, like older women? Uh-oh, I'm hitting on something. There could be groups that hit on certain types of women here. Okay, they sense that they need somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, they give you that sweet charm, that sweet talk. They lay it on thick. They come and see you and pay you attention. Have you up at night, wondering if you're going to see them again or what's the next steps. Are we going to be together? Are we going to do this? I don't know. And you kind of like rehashing those thoughts, some of you. Rehashing a conversation. Some of you are rehashing a conversation that you had. I'm hearing something about letting it go. I don't know if it's something that you submitted or something that you paid for. I'm also hearing return. That could be in this Two of Wands here, or whether or not you want to return. This could be about whether or not you want to return online, and if you want to make posts, and you want to go back and make that post. Overall today, it's all about conversation. It's all about connecting. It's all about the charm. I see it's all about the wait. Let me just wait and hear what they have to say. You know, that's what Jenny is like, you know, let me just see what they have to say, you know. It may make sense, you know. I need to think on these things because, you know, this is where I'm headed. Okay, it's where I'm headed. It's what I paid for. Okay, it's what I paid for. Okay. So there was a little success here, and now it's gone down, okay? You're probably trying to figure out the next steps to get it back up, because, you know, when you're dealing with online stuff, you know, it's constant, you know? It's just like any other thing in terms of being a public figure, being a public eye. You got to figure out how to stay relevant, okay? How much will it take to stay relevant, you know? How much will it take? Did we get some reason cards for this? No, we did not. For Knight of Pentacles, their Swords, and the World card. Okay. So we have the High Priestess here. Something secret that needs to be opened up, or something you want that needs. I'm seeing something be more. The word is open instead of being more mystic or concealed. being more open, being more light. I don't know if it's light-hearted, light-minded. You know, just light as a feather. You know how she's kind of feeling, look at that, she's kind of trying to feel light and free and, you know, flowy, almost like somebody going to the mic. You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy here. Somebody feel also kind of blindsided or needing the light turned on, because we're dealing with the high priestess. We're dealing with things that are concealed, hidden. And I feel like it's being purposely concealed until you see who or what shows up. For some of you, with this high priestess energy, it's like you can see it, but you can't get to it. It's like a lock. You can see it, but you can't get to it. Music is also part of this situation. I don't know if like music in the office, I don't know what it's, but it's something about music and singing and all of that. Something about crying over spilt milk or what was lost. Did I say that earlier? After it was paid for, or even after you did the work, you submitted the information, you did it. I'm getting the word knows, or based on something that you know, or based on somebody nosy. She's pointing at Penelope, things you would like to mash up. Okay. You know how I've you ever seen them TV shows that the character goes off and just start taking, or a video, they have the music video and they just take them big hammers or whatever, or them, and they just, it's like demolition. They just start beating stuff and tearing it up. It's kind of like, I feel like this got a lot to do with your mental though. Okay? I'm hearing Bob Marley, Nesta, burning and eluding these thoughts, these memories, these steps. Or burning and eluding. Yeah, it could be changing the steps, how you do things, the process, the procedure. Because it's something you want here, because Miss Daisy is waving at me. Something you want to start again, some of you, again. And you've been waiting, you know. You've been waiting. Some of you, you've been closing your eyes to shit that was right in front of you with this high priestess. Something about something being concealed or being kept in the dark. Something about having to reveal something that's you or somebody been waiting on. People, product, I don't know. Yeah, they've been waiting on it. They've been, see, it's a time schedule here. The moment has arrived, okay? Microwave, up and down. Here, I'm ready for it to start, okay? Whatever that is. I don't know. Well, so overall, you're going to have a nice conversation with somebody about a procedure and what it takes, what all you have to do in order for it to, because this is about a letting go and being at peace, with something that may have caused a separation in the past or caused the loss in the past. I don't know if it's a job, a person, friends and family, children, I don't know. Coming out of a payment. Some of y'all, this is dealing with a payment plan or something submitted, or it could have been something put online. Let bygones be bygones. Now, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm hearing that somebody's trying to, like, cut through a premiere here. Trying to sort out something from something that was premiered. Okay? That's what this is for. You're supposed to do that. That's the purpose. It's just like going to church. I keep telling people, it's just like going to church. We just do it differently. We come from the mother side. You know, people go to the church, they come from the father side. That's just my perspective. You don't have to agree with it. Get your own. I'm cool with that. We can exchange perspectives. We can borrow each other's perspectives. We don't have to always agree. But it is all about thinking, you know? Yeah. So bygones be bygones because you've already paid that debt, okay? You're moving on to something else. You're ready for something different, or the return, okay? The time is set here this month, okay? And it's really, to me, it's about being successful. And the next steps in that success. But you gotta sort it all out this month. You gotta put it in place. Put it in procedures. What's the procedure? Okay, what's first? Okay? Let's go ahead and get you a spirit vibrating word for the month. And hopefully something you can contemplate, sort out. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. And that's from the wonderful Will Smith. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. Let bygones be God. I told you, I heard somebody say this bygones be bad. It is what it is. Because underlining that is, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. And that's from the beautiful Aliyah. You know, this could be in terms of relationships too. So we're gonna leave it here. Hopefully you enjoyed your May message. Hopefully it gets you to a place where you can process whatever it is, that these procedures and these steps, or the next step or whatnot. And many blessings to you. Don't forget to support the station. Peace.